Ever felt overwhelmed by the idea of using AI in storytelling for your business? What if I told you that AI could be your muse for crafting compelling, client attracting stories? Stick around and I'll show you how. Just for a moment, imagine the transformative power of social media. Now envision enhancing that power with AI. What impact would that have on your business? The reality is that many of us, especially spiritual entrepreneurs, face challenges when it comes to social media engagement. We want to create captivating content, but often struggle to create it. And if we do, it might not get the attention it deserves. Can you relate any of this? If you do, I have some good news for you. What if your awaited game changer is the merger of storytelling with AI? Today, we'll dive into how this potent pair can radically change your approach to social media and storytelling. So welcome to the Soulful and Social Summit. I'm super excited that you are tuning in. My name is Katja Rusanen and I'm the host of this summit. And I love helping spiritual entrepreneurs discover how they can leverage AI for captivating stories on social and beyond to make that meaningful impact in the world. And so that they can also attract the ideal clients and serve more and earn more. In a moment, you will discover soulful audience insights. What if AI could be your guide to deeply understand your ideal clients and their desires so that you could connect with them easier? Prepare to be amazed. And then you discover the number one element you must include. Think stories are just words? Wait until you discover this game changer. And then you discover the secret to stop the scroll on social. Want to know how to make people pause and pay attention to your story? Stay tuned, because AI can help you with this, and it can be easier than you think. So let me ask you, have you ever felt like you are trying hard but getting nowhere? I've been there. Before becoming a coach, I was a supervisor in one of the world's leading business banks. Yet I yearned a more fulfilling path. So I took a leap of faith a decade ago and started coaching. And I said yes. And I expected things to take off within a year because I'm smart. I was able to figure out a very complex and complicated banking system. So I thought, how hard can it be to start a coaching business? So here's the tip number one. Do not ask that question because the universe will show you. I poured countless of hours into free marketing materials, patching together strategies, figuring out all these things the best I could, but yet I struggled to secure paying clients. And this struggle led me to question my abilities. Despite being glued to my computer, literally, I felt stuck. And my inner critic was growing louder and louder and louder in my head. And one moment, I found myself on my knees and I was praying for guidance. I knew something needed to shift. I either needed to get help or quit. And luckily, as the saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So I did find a business mentor who helped me to discover my unique strength that I call unicorn strength, that is storytelling. And now I'm combining my storytelling abilities with AI. So I started sharing my personal experiences alongside my teachings on social. And let me tell you, first it felt terrifying. I'm honest with you there. But that's when the magic started happening. My posts started to gain traction. People started to like and comment them and relate to what I was sharing. And eventually, some of them became my clients. I realized that my authenticity was the key. People were not looking someone who was perfect. They were looking someone who was real. And this revelation was like finding a missing piece in the puzzle. It energized me because I was finally able to do the work I felt called to do. And if you're here, I get a sense you have a calling too. And I want to help you to achieve this too. I want you to be able to serve those clients you feel called to serve. And utilizing stories in your social media content is a potent method to attract and deeply connect with your ideal clients. Because guess what? Since finding that missing piece, I have served hundreds of purpose-driven clients from 5 different continents: North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and even Australia. And most of them found me on social media. And it's my dream that I actually will serve clients from each continent. So I am working on that. But I have also been able to connect with podcast hosts and appear in several podcasts. And again, connecting with them on social and then getting to know them and getting invitation to speak in different podcasts. And I have also created a Facebook group that is called Lightworkers Who Succeed on Purpose, that is now over 2,300 members strong. And many of these things are thanks to telling stories on social. So I want this for you. I want you to be able to create content that connects you with your ideal clients. And just let me share first why the social media is so important for entrepreneurs, just in case if you're still on the fence, if the social media thing is really for you, because maybe you have tried and maybe you have got sick and tired to hear the advice, just post more. Because when you do, you just get crickets. And I know how frustrating and discouraging that can be. So let's start turning this around today. Are you ready for that? The first step here is to set an intention. It is so powerful when we set intention because you need your willingness to do this. My spiritual teacher says that your willingness to do gives you the ability to do. It all starts within. It all starts with that willingness. And you are here, so you took that first step. You said yes. So say out loud or in your mind, yes, I'm willing to turn this around today. I'm willing to show up and share so that I can serve those clients I'm meant to serve. Because this is important, because did you know that more than half of the people in the world uses social media? So the potential is huge. But this also means that there are so many posts online, and you need to find a way to stand out so that your post will be seen and read. So next, I will share with you 3 keys how to use AI in storytelling for your business. And by the end, you know exactly how to capture your ideal client's attention with greater ease and make those scroll-stopping posts. So let's get started. And the first key is knowing your ideal client. So this is a cornerstone of effective storytelling, especially when you're leveraging AI. You might have the compelling story, but if it's not tailored to your audience, it just doesn't work. It doesn't resonate. So targeting is not just reaching more people, it's reaching the right people. And AI can serve you as an invaluable assistant in this area, capable of analyzing vast amounts of data. and from social media interaction to customer reviews to provide you with the nuanced understanding of your ideal client's preferences and behaviors. And this insight is crucial for crafting stories that truly resonate. So we will take a moment here to create an avatar of your ideal client. And this exercise will help you to tailor your storytelling to resonate with the people you most want to reach. So hear this, you most want to reach, because I know some of you want to serve wide audience, but let's just narrow it down and start with one group of people, and then it doesn't mean that you're never going to serve anybody else, but this is just helping you. So play with me here, because AI can assist you in this process. And here are some ideas what you can include in your request. You can add the name, whether it's fictional or real. You can add the gender, age, whether it's the specific age or age range, location, title and industry, revenue, interests, pain points. This is important, challenges or problems that your avatar is facing, which your product or service could potentially solve. And then desires, what the avatar aspires to achieve, both professionally and personally. So here's an example how this could look like. So create an avatar is the request, what you ask AI to do. And here is the example that I created. You would add your avatar's details here. Her name is Linda. She's in her 50s, 60s, and is a mindset coach in the personal development industry based in San Diego. She's currently making around 50K per year, but has hit a plateau in her business growth, and her interests include yoga, reading, self-help books, and travel. She faces the challenge of stagnating business growth and aspires to make multiple six figures per year. So that was an example. And now it's time for the second key. That is write content that evokes emotion, because emotions are the magic ingredient to create captivating content. And that works very well when you are telling stories. And stories help you to take your potential client to an emotional journey with you. And pay attention here. Emotion is the number one thing you must include in your post to start converting followers into clients. This is the number one thing. So if you don't take anything else from here, take this, because emotion is the magic thing. When you tell a story, it's kind of like a walking over a bridge. You set the scene at the beginning, then the situation escalates until it reaches its peak. And at the end, you walk across the bridge and reach the other side, and you are wiser as you learn from the experience, and you share takeaways and call to actions with your audience. And if you share your authentic emotion through your story, the key is here authentic. People are most likely to engage, and the emotion there evokes also those comments, because you are touching their hearts. And AI can support do the heavy lifting when it comes to telling a story. And telling a story really is one of the best social media post ideas. And hear this. Research shows that people remember stories 22 times more than facts alone. And AI can help you identify the types of stories that resonate most with your audience, using data analytics and predictive modeling to give you ideas of the themes or emotions that are most likely to convert followers into clients. So let's start the journey. Let's do these stories so that you can get more clients. And AI really can be a great tool here, because stories are easy way to add emotion to your social media content. And you might be asking, is AI truly capable of understanding emotions? The answer is astonishing. Over the years, the precision and sensitivity of AI in recognizing human emotion have grown a lot. But of course, this is where you are on the driver's seat. AI is a tool that you can use, but you need to check that everything it creates is aligned and truthful for your specific story. And it can struggle when it comes to recognizing sarcasm, complex mixed emotions, and also if there is influence of cultural norms on how emotions are expressed and understood. So it might not get those things, but it can do a lot to support you. So here's an example that where you could ask AI to do. So again, you need to be the one that gives the idea what kind of story to tell, like write a story about, and then you would give the story details, the key points of the story. And you could also decide the emotional scale that goes from starting emotion to ending emotion. For example, from desperation to inspiration. And now it's time to check, how do we stop the scroll? I'm always excited about this. I am sharing now the secret grabbing attention on social media and how AI can support you here. So you have less than 3 seconds, most likely less than a second, to capture someone's attention as they scroll through their feed. In the sliver of time, you need something that pulls them in. So what's the secret sauce? What's the golden ticket? It's all about the hook, a compelling first sentence, the headline that piques curiosity. Your hook is the doorway to engagement. And AI can support you here as it can analyze vast amounts of data to determine what kind of hooks work best for your audience. And this means you can tailor your message for maximum impact. And hook is actually something I personally create the last. So I first do the avatar, I do the story, and then I ask to create the hook. So it can be a bold statement, a peculiar fact, a misconception, and so on, just to give you a couple of ideas what this hook could be. And here is an example how you could ask AI to create one for you. So you would create the avatar and the story in the same thread in AI, and then you would ask, using the story outline we've explored, your task now is to craft a concise and scroll-stopping hook tailored for, and you would specify the platform where you want to put your story. So whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it is other platforms. So you would just specify that. And your hook should be a single captivating sentence that instantly grabs attention and resonates with the avatar you develop, beckoning them to read on. So this version keeps it short, focused, and emphasizes the need for a single impactful sentence. So keep it as short as you can. And now I want to give you a bonus tip, because a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it can be worth 1,000 likes on social media. And pairing your captivating story with an image can dramatically increase engagement. So what kind of images can I post? Photos of you are the best because people love seeing you. So I recommend always post a selfie, post a you in action, because people love those images. You can also post before and after, those are fun. And you can also post images that have bright colors, because those bright colors capture our eyes, and it's normally stopping us to check it out. And remember really that you can connect with your ideal clients on social media if you are super clear what matters to them and connect with them through stories so they have that emotional bond with you. And your stories have power to create really those connections that are essential to attracting clients. And today I have shared some storytelling methods, how you can use AI, but this is really a tip of an iceberg. And I invite you to go deeper with my gift, a story super prompt that will help you to write stories with AI that sound more like you. So this is the ultimate guide for purpose-driven storytelling in the digital age, as it unlocks the secret to crafting narratives that echo your authentic voice while leveraging AI's game-changing abilities. So check this gift out. I will post a link to the description below for the link. And it is time for you to share your stories, because your stories truly matter. So thank you so much tuning in. I hope that you start sharing your stories and seeing more engagement on social media, because your work matters. It's time to share, shine, and succeed.